actually like my first official like ABSeas kind of cleanup.
Sweet.
So yeah, I'm really, this is like, thank you so much. The one that we're gonna go to today is, it's a lot of broken down stuff, all plastics, microplastics. It's mainly from the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. It's like the accumulation of the world's trash, essentially. It's all the trash from Asia and the West Coast that comes together with currents and tides and everything like that. And it's the size of Texas right now. 70% of it is actually discarded fishing gear, so you're going to be seeing a lot of discarded fishing gear here as well. So a lot of that, like depending on winds, it just washes up on all of our islands. So it's really eye-opening just to recognize that like we are becoming responsible for the world's trash, and like something needs to happen, because that's not really our responsibility. These cleanups are going to have to continue as long as the production is still kind of going on. So
25 on the nose.
Yay!
Woohoo!
281.
281? No way.
That's amazing! It's so good!
Great.
Yeah, so that's like a shit ton of work. So good job, everyone. So if you are open to it, I would love to hear like what's kind of resonating with you, or if there's anything you want to share.
I was looking for like outreach opportunities, and this was one of the first things that came up, was a beach cleanup. And it just kind of like layers and layers and layers and picking up a rock, and then there's more and more. So I spoke with a lot of people about that and just how surprising that was. Very eye-opening.
Like, as a collective, we are all impacting the environment, and while yes, the fossil fuel industry and all these big corporations are making a giant impact, we can control what we can control and what we do, right? And we also control those corporations.
It feels like no matter how hard we try, we're never gonna get this frickin' place clean. But we do. We actually have an impact, and collectively is where it's like many hands make light work. I've made some of the very best friends that I've ever had on this island doing this exact cleanup right here.
It highlights the problem, which is plastic production, because it all washes up somewhere, maybe in a landfill, but if it doesn't, it ends up on a beach somewhere or floating around in the Great Pacific Plastic Patch out there.
It's not just picking up the trash and moving it into a different trash can. It's like, how can I reuse or make this into something else?
Yeah, just knowing that, like, being able to be optimistic about it, even if continues to be daunting, especially trying to get every last little flake that's slowly like crumbling down into the rock, and like trying to get it all. But I mean,
are you gonna remember that toothbrush next time you go to buy yourself a new one at the store?
I also think kind of like this whole cleanup mission is like not just we're like here at the beach cleaning up trash that someone else has thrown out, but if you like look at it as a metaphor for like our own lives and how we're cleaning up our own shit, and how we've been partying for too long and we made a mess, and now it's like time to get responsible and like look at what the damage that we've created all around ourselves, you know, maybe.
When we first all kind of left our cars and went to the beach, it was just humbling to look around, and we're all by ourselves, you know, picking up the trash. I was by myself, and I just had a mantra the whole time, you know, like for my self-healing too, healing the earth at the same time, being by myself in community, kind of by myself on this planet, you know, it's like it's all interconnected, but it starts with you.
Yeah, so off that, 70% of like the trash in the Great Pacific Garbage Patch is discarded fishing gear. Discarded fishing gear is the #1 ocean polluter. So it's really just like, wow, these practices are from all over the world.
But we all know about microplastics, and we've seen here, I'm sure a lot of you picked up stuff that was plastic, and when you pick it up, it crumbles. It's so long lasting. It's just mind-boggling. We are in very much control of the production of it by what we buy, what we get for our family members or our own children.
Definitely a pretty amazing way to spend Earth Day. So happy Earth Day, everybody.
Yeah, and kind of like what Morgan, like everyone's talking about, like this circle is made for educational purposes. Like now, knowing what you've been through, what you've touched, what you've seen, what you've communicated with everyone, how do you move forward and play your part? And that comes with your actions, that comes with voting with your dollar, that's a huge part of it. That comes with how you communicate with people. And And especially like having these heart-centered moments, like actual experiences with your hands in the plastic, knowing what it's like, you can share that. So thank you all for being here and being a part of this. This is so special.
Thank you for putting it together.
Thank you, Ellie.